Well, hello. How are you today? I'm Denise Morrison, founder of Intuitively Unique Coaching. I'm a holistic coach, and I love helping those busy professional women overcome self-sabotaging mindsets and habits and help you find your voice, your power, your confidence, and your self-worth again. And I specialize in one-on-one coaching experiences so that I can hear you and help you in all the areas of your life. Hi, friends watching. Good to have you here on this cold Wednesday afternoon. I'm in Norfolk, Virginia. I'd love to hear where you're tuning in from. So, as you saw in my message, maybe, perhaps above, what is on your to-be list? Yes, to be. Now, if you haven't heard me speak before, being a holistic coach, I'm also a health and life coach, which incorporates transformational coaching. So I do what's called a reframe. I take a look at things from another perspective so that I can help you and clients realize that their situation can be changed. So I wanted to talk to you today about something I've been working on with a client, and I wanted to share this with you because it might help you as well. So what do I mean by to-be list? Well, just as it sounds, you may find that you have a huge to-do list, like many of us, and on your to-do list are the jobs that you have to do for work, for home, your chores, your tasks, whatever. Many times we have so many things on our to-do list that actually it's impossible to do. And when I am working with this one lady, she showed me that her to-do list had about 20 things on it. And I said, where in your day do you have any time to just be? And she thought, be? What do you mean be? And I said, well, just be. No distractions, no chores, no work to do, just being. And she's like, I don't have time for that. I'm too busy. And of course, we laughed and we cried a little bit. But the reason why I'm sharing this is that many of us, those of us that are overachievers, those that of us are people pleasers, and we work really hard to do our best, sometimes we put too much on our plates, right? And we think we're being really good and keeping up with all the things by having a big to-do list. And yes, I must admit, it's very satisfying to check off things on that to-do list. But if your to-do list has 20 things on it and you're only awake for 12 hours a day, that's stressful. So when I hear from this client particularly and other people that your to-do list is a mile long, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. No wonder why you're stressed. No wonder why you're anxious and overwhelmed. No wonder why you're having cravings and you're not able to lose weight. You are setting yourself up for failure and sabotage because your to-do list is huge. Good evening, ladies. Hi from the UK. Oh, hey, Julie. So what I'm saying to you all, and I've said to her, is that let's break this down. Let's see what's absolutely necessary on your list of to-dos, and let's balance that out with some time to just be. And if you have a being practice, I'd love for you to share it with all of us, because as women and as busy women, we neglect just being and sitting because we feel guilty. We feel like we have to be always productive or always on or always ticking off that to-do list. And really, that's what sets us up for feeling stressed, feeling anxious, feeling so overwhelmed that guess what we're doing? We start craving things, foods, drinks, all sorts of other things because our body is so in fight or flight mode. We're running, and we're setting up our nervous system to always be on when really we need some time during the day. It is essential for our physiology, our well-being, our hormones, our digestion to be off many times throughout the day. Yes, I'm not just talking about when you go to sleep at night. And that's another matter. My ladies that I've been working with that have such big to-do lists, they attempt to go to sleep at night and their body is too revved up. it is unable to calm down because they've been in fight or flight mode, running, checking off their to-dos all day, that their brain and body is unable to go to sleep at night. It's on, it's revved. So, and then they beat themselves up because they can't sleep. So you see what I'm gathering at here is that until we give ourselves the permission to put some ToBe moments in our days, we will constantly be running on this treadmill, constantly be repeating these sabotaging cycles where we're tripping over our words, we're not breathing, we're reaching for another coffee or a Diet Coke or another sweet treat or what have you to keep going. And then that starts an addictive cycle too, where we just keep running. So let's stop the running. Let's stop the doing and find ways of being. So one of the ways that I've taught myself and my clients is, how can you just be still? Be really still, even if it's for 2 minutes. Clear away all the clutter, the distractions, the notifications, whatever you have to do, and just be really still. And if it feels agitating to be still, note that, because that means that your body is on that fight or flight high alert system where it just takes time to retrain yourself to sit and be absolutely still. I'm actually sitting on the floor right now. This is one of my favorite things to do after my work days, is to sit on the ground, to get grounded, to be calm. I take a lot of time to do deep breathing throughout the day. I have a notification set on my phone to do my Calm app, to have someone lead me through a guided meditation and breathing. I definitely take time to sit and eat and chew my food, take breaths, put the fork down, relax, because eating requires resting and digesting and slowing down so that your body assimilates the food. Your digestion works the best. You get as much nutrients in so that you have energy and you can keep those hormones happy. Sometimes it helps to just get away from the scene and go journal. Sometimes it helps to just go yell out the window or just go sit in the corner and cry. To let those emotions go that you've been picking up from what you've been doing, staying revved up, getting away from the screens, the social media, the TV, the emails, the phone calls, the texts, and just being by yourself to just hear what's going on between your ears, feel what's happening in your body. And if you're like me, another busy lady, I've got things coming at me from all angles. And if I do not take time to just be, I will keep radiating and bouncing throughout the day and being stressed. And then guess what I crave? Brownies. So in order to help you to create a well-balanced lifestyle, one that flows a bit better, that doesn't feel so contracted and stressed and anxious, one that feels more at ease and at peaceful and joyful, is to look at your days and look at what you've planned and say, okay, if I have 20 things on my to-do list, is that realistic? Will I actually accomplish that all today? Will I be setting myself up for failure? Maybe I can spread those 20 things out over 5 days. Okay, I have those 5 things on my day because I've split it out. What am I going to do morning, noon, and afternoon to just be? And even if it's just a couple minutes, that is absolutely fine to start training your nervous system to rest and digest and slow down. And when my client learned to do this, after much laughing and much resistance, when she realized that she was actually addicted to doing and going, and it was actually causing problems in her body, her digestion and her ability to sleep, once we pulled back and she balanced her day where she was being and doing, she was able to have a more peaceful mind, a more steady body. And when her body knew that it was okay and it was calm, she wasn't craving so much. She was able to lose the weight because she wasn't in that fight or flight mode. So if this resonates with you, send me some loves, some likes, some screams, some yells. I love the emojis. I love allowing the women in my life to share emotionally how they feel, because we definitely do not tap into that enough. Many times we're so stuck in our heads and stuck at looking at our chores and our to-do lists, but I welcome you to emote, share the feelings, share the emotions, and get it out, even if you have to contact me and we have a session where you're just letting it all out. Borrow a friend, borrow a journal, let's tell your dog and cat, but find ways to incorporate a beautifully balanced list of to be and to do, and I guarantee you will have a much calmer, much more peaceful life day in and day out, especially as we're riding the chaos that comes with the challenges of life. So if you'd love to follow me and learn more tips and tricks like this and coaching tools, my website is deniselynmorrison.com. I post blogs, I share other tools and tips back and forth through social media, and I'm always available for a chat. And if you have any questions, you can message me. I do not bite. So I wish you all a very pleasant rest of your evening. And I would love to hear how it goes if you begin to shorten that to-do list and build up your to-be list. So have a wonderful evening. Take care, everyone. Bye.